Yes, hello. This is Noel. I haven't made a video in a while. I'd like to talk to you about, police brutality, racism, and the protest that's been going on for a little while. I understand what these people are going through because, you know, in in 2015, I was actually targeted by the police for helping a guy by the name of Ronaldo Fragoli, and it was hard to understand that you could be targeted by helping somebody, and you know, all of a sudden, I was actually being followed around, everything from tormented, and it's it's hard to believe that and understand that the police will do this, but it's true. It's all coming out in the open now with all this protest, police brutality, racial injustice. It's all coming out now in the open, and they have nothing to hide about it now because it's right there. Okay. Another thing I wanted to talk to you about is these other people that are trying to target you. A lot of them are being paid to do it. Some are being paid by they're being paid. They're actually being paid to do these bad things to you. And I've noticed that even if you go to a group that they say they're a TI group, a targeted individual group, you have to be careful because I actually met somebody who who was telling me he's part of this. He started this group, and there was a president of the group who was an attorney. Okay, and her name was Sylvia. For some reason, she just disappeared after 1 or 2 months. And this guy says he took over and became president. And I talked to him. He introduced me to another guy from San Jose who's a TI, a targeted individual, and he's telling me that he doesn't get stalked, gang stalked, but he just gets the electronic harassment part, okay? And when I was talking to this guy, he was telling me that there's a lot of people who are out there that they're actually just getting paid to do this, and it's kind of it's kind of like hard to understand how somebody could do this. How could somebody harm another individual and get paid to do it? It's almost like you don't have any feelings no more to do this to people. And sometimes it's the guy I was talking to, who's the president of this group. It's like a support group. He's a lot of people go there, they talk to him, but what's strange is that they end up committing suicide. Okay, they go to the support group, some volunteer, some are happy that they're in a support group and they have all this support, but for some reason they end up either committing suicide or something. It's just strange that why would somebody do that, commit suicide or end up doing something that's just not right. And and that group, it was called Freedom from Covert Harassment or something, and now they changed it to PAX International. And what's strange is that some people actually don't really believe in that group. Some people say it's not really there to support you. Okay, there's a lot of people who go there for support, and I'm pretty sure there's some real TIs out there who are in there, but some claims that they go there to get support and help and some get more targeted than their support, you know? So you have to be very careful who you trust out there. And, there's actually TIs out there that, there's some TIs out there that will, talk to you and help you. And there's actually some TIs that you have to be very careful who you talk to out there because you don't know if they're there to help you or they're there to just do harm to you. And there's actually TIs that will target you. Even though they're a TI like you, it's hard to understand, You're actually getting targeted, but they're getting targeted too. But how could a person be targeted and target another person? I have noticed it in three people who complained about it, and it's real. There's targets that target other people out there, and that's very real. And it's happening all the time. My targeting is pretty severe, and I try to start you know I just start like my videos just for to vent out my feelings and to vent out just to keep things like writing your journal or keep things on video, right? But you know I got targeted trying to just make my own videos too, and I actually know who the person who's behind my targeting, and his name is Next Level. Next Level is he's part of he'll target you. I mean, he's not a real target. He's a person who will pretend to be your friend and end up targeting you because he actually even made a video of him going to a place where he stole something from a table, and they got into an argument, into a fight, and three people had to they had to actually tell him to leave the place, the premises, because he was stealing from them. He's not actually a real target individual. He's actually a perpetrator. So I noticed that from the very beginning because a person like that would end up targeting another person, and you have to be careful who you trust out there, even if they are a TI, because there's a lot of TIs who trust other TIs and end up either being either being harmed or trying to get in trouble or whatever. It's not good. And if you're a real TI, sometimes people, a lot of people end up trying to get away from this issue, from the targeting. Some you know commit suicide, and that's pretty hard to understand, because you have a lot of loved ones out there, especially if you have kids. And I've noticed that there's a lot of people like like women, and there's even men who've committed suicide because of this program. And some people have lashed out. Some people have been tortured with these direct energy weapons, and that's pretty scary too, because the people doing it, they seem to they enjoy harming people, and that's pretty evil right there. Mine is pretty severe because they go online for me, they go to your family, they talk to everybody I talk to. It started off with me helping a guy by the name of Ronaldo Fergoli, and I was just helping this guy out, and I noticed that he was being followed around, and next thing you know, they put me in the program too. I was being followed around, and they put me in kind of like almost like InfraGard or something, right? And then
Yeah,
InfraGard
yeah. What's
and the Concord Police Department from Concord, California, They're the ones who put me in InfraGard, you know? And I'm being followed around, chased around like an animal, wild animal. And then you go ask for help. You ask help from the FBI, but do you think the FBI will help you? Because InfraGard is who controls InfraGard? The FBI control InfraGard, okay? So why would they help you if you're in this program and they control InfraGard, right? That doesn't make no sense, right? So my targeting consists of helping a guy by the name of Ronaldo Fragoli, and it's pretty it's not right, you know, just because you were out there helping somebody and you get targeted, you know. There's a lot of people in the program that don't even know that they're targeted, you know. And I just want you to if you're a real target, I want you to know that you should always try your best, never give up, you know, never give up. Stay strong and never give up. You take care and God bless.